Good morning and welcome to Crow Inclined. Here today with your daily energetic check-in. I've got the Enchanted for Haxa. I think it might be actually pronounced like Farhixa. I'm not sure. I did a little research, but some weird things came up. So anyway, for our card of focus and our energetic check-in today, we got the Five of Fire. Right? Now, the Five of Fire is kind of like the Five of Wands, which typically in other decks is conflict, okay? Whether internal, external. In this particular deck, it's about this fairy going into, she has a job to do, they have a job to do in this particular garden, right? And once they get moving on the job, all of these other creatures that live in the garden come in with their ideas about how it should be done. Some a little more aggressively than others, right? So really what we're talking about here is and this fairy is not backing down, let me tell you. This fairy is going to see the job through to the end. Okay, so there is a bit of a persistence and kind of the energy of a Seven of Wands, really, that's standing your ground with how you believe it should be done. So in essence, the Five of Fire, we're really dealing with interruptions or outside influences that cause disruptions or distractions, okay? It's like when you are working on a project and something goes wrong. And then you take care of that and something else breaks or needs your attention or pulls you away from what it is that you're trying to focus on, okay? It's got the energy of it's going to be one of those kinds of days where no matter how hard you try to stay on task, things are going to pull your attention away. Okay, so keeping in mind, this is also about how we are going to react to those and how our actions can either like get us back on track or completely derail progress, right? So today's focus, the Five of Fire, is really about handling disruptions and distractions with grace. Okay. This is a beautiful card, by the way. I love it. Handling distractions. Handling distractions in a way that keep us on track, right? Stuff's going to come up. Take a deep breath and just work with it, okay? I know, easier said than done sometimes. I get it. I get it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get some cards shuffled up and dive into this message here a little bit. And, excuse me. I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I'm honored to be able to bring you messages, little daily check-ins. I put 2 out a day, morning and afternoon, because energy shifts, right? I feel like my personality is completely different in the morning than it is in the afternoon. Hence the 2 readings. So anyway, thank you so much. All of my information is in the drop down if you want to take a look. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing. Thank you for coffee. Because, Anyway, let's go ahead and get to this. So, all right. Yeah, the nature of this is this is legacy, okay? This is inheritance. It is financial stability, for everyone. It's money that you can pass on to your children or your family, or it's money that's been passed through family as well, okay? So in connection with the Five of Fire, to me, you are building this. All right, this is your goal. You're on your way to this, but you keep having these little distractions coming through, okay? And maybe not so little, with as big as this goal is, there are distractions. Okay, so this is really, getting and staying focused on what your goal is. Okay. Oh my, yeah. Look at you. Okay, this is your energy, and so you are understanding that what you are working on is definitely a gift. Okay, a blessing. This is a huge blessing. This is financial. These are both cards of incredible financial and material abundance and stability. Okay. So with this card, this could be, maybe there's money coming into you as you're already working towards this ending here. But there's something, there are delays because of distractions, and things that are kind of coming in and kind of derailing you a little bit. Okay. Disruptions. What do you got going on there? Okay. Yep. Okay. So yeah, remember I said that this card was giving me the 7 of Wands energy, and here it comes out. So keeping it, this is the keep in mind for this situation. Yeah, keep in mind, stand your ground. Don't give up. And you're not, right? We just have to not get derailed. Keep moving forward. This is great. This is beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. Look at all of this energy here. Like this is happening. It's happening. All right, let's see if we can get, I don't even know that we need any. Okay. All right. We had 2 that popped out here. Whoa, we had 3 that popped out here. Okay, now we had 2. Well, actually, we had 3. Do I take them? They're such good cards. You know what? I'm not. I don't want 3. I'm sorry, Spirit. I apologize, you guys. Actually, they were great cards, but I just really want one. It felt like there was a whole lot of information that wanted to come out all at once, and I just want one card specifically for this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this legacy card, this card of, okay, yeah. All right, focus. Yeah, we have the 4 of Wands. This is a card of commitment. It's a card of freedom. Some people think that it's a like a marriage card or a contract card of some sort, but this is about your freedom and celebration. Okay, and coming with, so whatever this is that you're working on, you've got to stay focused. Yes, you're going to get derailed. Yes, there are going to be distractions, but you handle them with grace, and then you get back to the task at hand, because this is what's going on. This is where you're going, okay? This is the nature of. All right. Let's go ahead and get a card for this big, huge blessing coming in from Spirit, the Divine, the Ace of Pentacles being handed directly to you. All right. And, you know, the hand, this blessing coming in is coming out of these stormy clouds, right? So, you know, you've been working on this, and there have been a lot of struggles, okay, which with this reading definitely supports the distraction and disruptions while you're trying to achieve your goals, okay? All right, let's get one card for the Ace of Pentacles. Just one. Wow. I think the cards are a little sticky today. It's a little humid. It got really hot and muggy yesterday. Today's much cooler. All right. Wow. Okay. Well. Look at all of these blessings you have coming in. Now we have the Ace of Cups also being handed from the Sword of Stormy Clouds. So you are coming into a time. This is how you feel. This is your energy. So you understand that these blessings are here in some form or another. You understand. You may be trying to reach out and grasp them as they're being handed to you, and what's happening are these distractions and things, sort of speed bumps on the road of life, right? So there's something that's trying to kind of block you from getting what you've worked so hard for, what you are working so hard for. What is yours? Okay. All right. Now let's go for this 7 to stand your ground. Whoa. Okay. All right. Yep. Stand your ground. All right. I'm gonna do this because they're kind of naked and YouTube doesn't like that. So attachments, bad habits. It could be people derailing you. We have the devil. It's something that you need to let go of. There's something that you need. I feel like you understand what these distractions are. Okay. Maybe, let me grab, let's just do this kind of thing. Whoa. It's rolling. Rolling. All right. There. How's that? Perfect. Okay. So to me, like, there is an awareness around what these distractions are for you, what these disruptions are, okay? And it could be a person, it can be a situation. And obviously, when we're focused on something and these little things pop up, of course, they are like little devils in our lives, okay? Which is why this card reminds us that part of getting back and staying focused on what it is that we're working towards requires grace. Okay. How we respond and how we handle the disruptions as they come up is a huge part of how we move forward. Okay. So this is probably a lesson. Everything's a lesson. Everything. All right. Let's get another one for this first pile. This is the nature of, and see, the cards are sticking. I have 2 decks that have sort of a sticky coating, and I love this deck. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, we have the 7 of Cups. Now, it can be illusion, delusions. It can be maybe it can be confusion. That it can also be opportunities. And I really feel like with this particular reading and coming out with the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, that this really is about blessings and opportunities, okay? Especially when we have these amazing blessings being handed to us. All right. Your cup is overflowing. Your stability is unshakable. Okay? Gifts from Spirit. All right. Yeah. Well, that one just flipped right out. And we have the Sun. Okay, so the Sun is coming out. So the Sun is coming out. The Sun is coming out on your blessings. Okay? Maybe they've been hidden for a while, and now the Sun is casting this glorious light on. So the energy of this 5 of Fire and seeing it through to the finish line, and this 7 of Wands over here. That is persistence and standing your ground. Even though your little devil moments are coming in, like constantly. You know, the sun is coming out for you. The sun is coming out for you. Wow, I want this reading. All right, let's get one more for this devil. Stand your ground against all of the distractions. Stand your ground against all of the disruptions. Handle them with grace and then get back to the task at hand, okay? What is pulling you away from what you need to be working on? Okay, what is pulling you away? All right. And we have the card of reciprocity, okay? So this is give and take. This is the card of philanthropy. It is having enough to give others. And also, if we're on the receiving end, it's receiving with grace, okay? It's receiving without shame. It's receiving from something or someone that isn't judging us, okay? And when we are in this energy of giving, we are not judging who we give. We are giving without strings attached. Okay? This is in the pile of to keep in mind. You are going to be in a position to help others once this comes through. And it is coming through. I mean, it's yours. The sun has come out on it. You are seeing it through to the end. You are understanding how the distractions with the devil can derail us. And you also understand that when we don't respond appropriately or take the right actions, that we can actually derail ourselves. Okay? So those distractions and disruptions, when they come up, handle them as they come up, handle them with grace, and then get refocused. Okay? Think about what your distractions are, because this is the energy you're heading towards. This is beautiful energy. This is understanding. This is understanding the gifts that the universe is bringing you, that the cosmos is bringing you, that, you know, all of your hard work is going to pay off with these blessings. It is understanding where you are and understanding that you need to be in a place of, that you need to be in this energy, okay? That you deserve these things. All right? You got this. This is yours. This is yours. You just pay attention to what is really distracting you. You know, when I get in a place of, I just don't know how to proceed forward, and sometimes I am my own distraction. Sometimes I am my own disruption. Okay? Figure out a practice to get yourself focused back in on what it is you need to do, because all of this is waiting for you, if it's not already here yet. So this is confirmation for someone, and it's also confirmation that this is coming in for someone else, okay? All right. That is your reading. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye.